Email campaign ideas are one of the biggest levers that you can pull in order to increase your brand's monthly revenue. Nowadays, with all these AI tools, pre-built templates, and cheap labor, pretty much anyone can crank out a pretty good email. But you know what actually moves the needle? It's high quality angles, offers, and ideas, the kind that actually convert without running discounts all day long. Now, there's a ton of great content out there on how to write better emails or how to design prettier ones, but almost nothing on how to actually come up with profit maximizing campaign ideas week after week, month after month. We have more than a handful of 8-figure clients that send daily email campaigns. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact system that my team uses to generate thousands of high converting email campaign ideas every single month. So if you're new here, my name is Zach Schieffer, and last year my team helped our e-commerce clients generate over $20 million from email and SMS, and we create over 150 email campaigns per month. So if you actually love coming up with unique and creative email campaign ideas that drive incremental revenue, you're gonna love this video. However, if you just wanna send discounts all day long, you should probably click off now. Let's get into it. I talk to over 25 brands on a weekly basis, and here's where most go wrong with their email campaigns. They think that every single email needs to push a sale. Buy this now, only 12 left. Flash sale ends at midnight. That's literally all the emails that they send. And yes, those emails can work, but if that's the only thing that you're sending to your email list, they're gonna start churning out fast and you're gonna burn out your list before you ever maximize its value. The truth is, not every email needs to be a direct sales push. Some of your best performing campaigns should actually be value-based emails, the ones that teach, entertain, or educate, which I know that seems like a wild concept, but let me explain. So here's why you need to be sending value-based emails. Number one, they prime your audience so that when you do actually send a sales-based email, people are already excited to get these emails in their inbox, they're primed, they're warm, and they're ready to buy. These really do the selling without selling. So you really show off the benefits of your products naturally, you get people excited about the content and about the brand, and you really just help them out and inspire them. And overall, these are emails that people would want to send to a friend. So when you blend both value and sales, that's when you actually start seeing a very tangible and incremental lift in open rates, engagement, and revenue. So let me show you what this actually looks like, and then I'll go over our entire system for creating thousands of these per month. So with this example, let's say your products can be used in recipes. This is a great idea, and you should absolutely be sending campaigns about new ideas for using your product within recipes. So it's not only beverage brands like I'm about to show here, but I'll go through a bunch of other examples on how you can use recipes. Someone who does this amazingly well is Breeze. They send a ton of mocktail recipes in their emails. And the key point here is that you're showing how to use your product, and you're just giving really great ideas, and you're just inspiring people, and you're just showing how this product can be used, and you're getting people excited to actually use the product. This is a really great way to educate and entertain and subtly sell to your audience. So as you can see here, these are 2 mocktail recipe emails, and you can see on the right, they just have the instructions. You make the syrup, you build your mocktail, you do this, that, and the other. And obviously, in order to build this mocktail, you need the product. So it's subtly selling, but at the end of the day, it's a very value-based email here. So that's the one on the right. And then the one on the left is an awesome idea. They literally had March Madness, but mocktail style, where people submit all these different mocktail recipes and people will try it. And obviously, again, they have to use this Breeze product. They have to go make purchases in order to test out and to vote on these different products here. And so at the end of the day, it's like a March Madness bracket. And so they did this to really, again, just entertain and just do something different than every single other brand out there. So this is another example, same concept. Let's say if someone bought whiskey, you can send them an email about how to create a cocktail, like Perfect Manhattan, old fashioned. If someone has bought tequila in the past, you can send them emails about how to create a Paloma Negra or a Mexican Manhattan. You could send this to your entire list, but you can also segment this out, and you can send these value-based emails to people who you know would get value out of them. All right, real quick here, if you're running a D2C brand and you want my help implementing everything in this video and maximizing your email and SMS revenue, go ahead, click on that first link in the description. Now back to the video. So here's the thing, value-based emails aren't just recipes. Let's say you're a makeup brand. You should definitely be talking about how to create certain looks that celebrities have, or how to combine different makeup products to create one specific look. If you're a jewelry brand, you should definitely be talking about how to stack certain necklaces or bracelets, what goes well with what, how to make sure your jewelry never tarnishes, give instructions on how to use it best and how to style everything. Bonus points there if you can match a celebrity look. Let's say you're a supplement brand. There's a ton of questions in the supplement space. There's so many FAQs that you need to be talking about. Let's say you sell creatine. You should absolutely be talking about the benefits of creatine versus other supplements. How much is enough? Why should your audience take it? Who should actually take it? There's so many FAQs. Is 5 milligrams enough per day? Should they be taking 10? What does the science say? All of these different topics and FAQs can be emails. Think about the posts that you share with your friends on Instagram. That's how I like to come up with email campaign ideas. So when I'm sending a post to my friend on Instagram, I'm thinking, okay, is this helpful for them? Is this funny? Is this a relevant piece of news? Is this a new industry insight? Is this some sort of trending topic? Is this a, how to do something that they're looking for? You really take all of those ideas and turn them into emails. And the thing is that not all these emails are pitching a product. However, they're still driving sales because people need to buy your products in order to make that new mocktail recipe, or people need to buy those specific necklaces from that stack so they can be like Beyonce. The key point here is that we have what's called micro ideas. So in order to come up with thousands of campaign ideas every single month, what you need to do is take every single little tiny element on your website and in your social media and in your ads. Every single little thing can be turned into an email. We just have one email is one major idea. You have all these ideas everywhere. All you need to do is just pay attention to what you would share on social media, what your brand is doing, and just leverage what you already have. You don't need to reinvent the wheel here. Let's say you just have one product and you can turn one single ingredient in one product into one email. You can talk about, literally, it's an ingredient highlight email. Talk about why that ingredient is in that product, what makes it different. How did you guys choose that ingredient? Why did you choose it? What are the benefits of that specific ingredient in that single product? Or you can break down all the major ingredients in one of your products and why they matter. So take a look at AG1 right here. This is an ingredient highlight email, really good example, and it has a subscription CTA at the top here. Very important, but it also just goes into, hey, why do we have these vitamins and minerals? What's so good about digestive support? Why do we have antioxidants in there? What are so good about this, about this AG1 here? Or let's say you just created a new blog post. That's an email right there. Let's say you just posted something new on social media. That's an email. Something relevant in the industry happened. That's an email. Every collection, that's an email. You do a collection highlight email. What's so good and what's so unique about this specific collection? Every product, that could be an email. If there's something new coming, that's another email. And you can send multiple emails around this same topic. Again, you just have little micro topics that you just expand upon within one email. Because again, one email, one micro topic. You don't want this massive long email with 12 different not connected ideas. You could share a little bit more about your brand story, behind the scenes. Those are more campaign ideas. Literally every single little detail on your website can be blown up and turned into an email. And guess what? If you sent an email last summer, no one's going to notice if you just send that email again. So you can remix ideas, look at what other brands are doing. All these other brands, you can subscribe to their lists. So you can use different websites to go and stalk your competitors and see what they're doing and apply it to your own brand. So that's a huge tip right there. Just look at what everyone else is doing and do it a little bit better and do it for your brand. So the key to getting this right is that one email is one main topic. And at the end of the day, we really want to focus on one singular thing. You want to drive one particular action. I don't like these long newsletter, a million different things going on all at once. We really want to focus one email, one topic. I'd rather have 4 shorter emails focused on singular topics versus one long email with 4 completely separate topics. So As an example, here's a product highlight from one of our clients. They have a bourbon here that we really dove deep, took everything we possibly can about this bourbon, distilled it down essentially into a landing page selling this bourbon and explaining why it's unique, what's so different about it. And you can really see here we have catchy, click-worthy copy at the top here, optimize first fold. We're diving deep into the heritage. So we know that a lot of people are really interested in the backstory of this bourbon. What's so different about it? Why is it Kentucky straight bourbon with a twist? What is that twist? We're using, it's Chardonnay, cask finished. It's very unique. So we're diving into that backstory here. And then we have a symphony of flavors in every sip. We're talking about the notes, the hints, the ingredients within this particular bourbon. We have some tasting notes here. So what is the aroma? What is the smell? What is the flavor? What is the taste? What is the finish of this particular bourbon? We're selling in the click, giving more info. We're adding some social proof into there. What are people saying about this bourbon? Why is it so unique? And we're saying, hey, get this bottle, try it today, taste this unique bourbon or the CTAs there. A ton of brands, they really try to have 7 different emails in one. They have 7 different ideas in one singular email. Definitely don't do that. Don't be trying to write 1,500 word essays in your emails. Just focus on shorter emails. Really, one singular topic is what you want to go for there. Again, multiple emails and multiple touch points rather than one long, massive email that no one's ever going to read. So that was the video. If you want help setting up everything that I talked about so you can increase your monthly revenue for your D2C brand, simply check out our website. First link in the video description. It's zhs-ecom.com. Go ahead, apply to work with us there. If you want to learn more about e-commerce email marketing, definitely check out this video on screen right now that I posted a while back with the email strategy that generated my clients over $20 million last year. Appreciate your time. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day.